Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of my survival series. Do you guys want to know what I've been up to since the last episode? What's that? You're not even remotely interested? You're not even a little bit curious? You want me to delete my channel? That's not gonna happen. Let me tell you what I've been up to. So, since the last episode, I have created a brand new sky island. I have added another island to the sky garrison. Why do I have this island, you may be wondering to yourselves? Well, gentlemen, isn't it obvious? I need the island for the chickens. Why chickens, you might be asking yourself? Well, the symbiotic relationship between man and chicken has been obvious for many, many eons. We need the chickens for their feathers. Why do we need the feathers? For the arrows. We need the arrows for the gas. It's a straight line to success, all stemming from chickens. I think I'm starting to crack. I'm going a little bit crazy. I've been breeding chickens for quite a while now, as you might imagine. It's a very lengthy and strenuous process. Do you guys want to know how I've been doing this? Let me start at the beginning for you. How do you get chickens up here, you may be wondering to yourselves? Well, there's only one way. Eggs, it's obvious. I had to break like 30 eggs into this pen to get 2 chickens. Then, turns out the only way to get more chickens, other than breaking more eggs of course, or luring them up here up a very intricate staircase, is by breeding them. So when a mummy chicken and a daddy chicken love each other very much, I come along with some wheat seeds and shove it in their faces until they pop out a little baby chicklet. Easy enough, right? No, this takes time. You need to do that over many minutes. Maybe even, and I don't know how long I've been here, it may even be a couple of hours. There's got to be a faster way because apparently, air quotes here, you can only have so many breeding pairs of chickens, whatever the hell that means, as if there's some sort of limit, which there is. It's exactly that. There's a limit to how many chickens you can breed. Disgusting. I need to lure some more of them up here or something because I can't deal with it. I'm going crazy. Guys, I can only spend so much time breeding chickens, which it wouldn't be so bad if the yield was better. I have so far 11 feathers for my efforts. I love the feathers, June, but unfortunately, I just can't spend that much time harvesting chicken feathers. I'm starting to go crazy. And I think that's why I've just went on a rant about chickens and feathers, because I'm cracking a little bit. We need to go and do something, guys. I've been playing this game far too much to spend all of my time in my sky garrison doing nothing. So, we now have, 44 arrows? I kinda wanted a lot more. I wanted somewhere closer to 200 because there's a lot of Ghasts in the Nether. What are we going to be doing this episode? What did we do last episode? Well, last episode, ladies and gentlemen, we ventured into the Nether and we didn't really get too far, although we did kind of discover what might be a good way to venture into the Nether. We laid ourselves out for success in the last episode. We kind of figured out where we should probably head to in this episode, which is exactly what we're doing. In this episode, we're going to explore the Nether ever so slightly more in the hopes that we find ourselves a Nether fortress. That is what we're after. So that's why I've been gearing up, that is why I've been breeding chickens like a madman, and that is why in just one moment, we're just about ready to go, we're going to venture into the Nether and we're going to kill some stuff. By the way guys, I don't know whether I pointed this out, I probably didn't, I've been ranting and raving a little bit, I'm going crazy. I'm down to my last good pickaxe, I'm down to my last diamond pickaxe. Once this one's gone, there is no more, so we have to strike it lucky in the Nether, we have to find ourselves a Nether fortress and some diamonds, or we have to just go back into a dungeon and we have to painstakingly go through a dungeon again. It never ends. It's a never-ending cycle. Are we ready to go? Is there anything else we need? No, there isn't. Let's do this. So, back into the exact same Nether portal. You know what? Before we go, I asked myself the last episode. I was just watching what happened last episode, just to remind myself what happened. I'm wondering whether there's a pigman on this island. No. Last episode, we had a pigman, or the episode before, I can't remember. I do so many of these now. A pigman came with me back through the portal, the Nether portal, and he was kind of just like hanging around on the island. Well, apparently he's found something better to do now. He's not up here anymore, which is unfortunate because I kind of like the idea of him just hanging around on the, hanging around up here on the islands, just, you know, just chilling, just relaxing, just looking down on the villagers, which is what I spend most of my time. I hope he doesn't eat my chickens. Oh, he's gonna scare away all of my chickens. They're gonna throw themselves off the island. They're gonna try and fly off of the Sky Islands, and I'm not sure how much you guys know about chickens. Chickens can't fly. That's not going to happen. As much as the film Chicken Run would let you believe that chickens can fly with a bit of a positive attitude, they can't. They're silly creatures. They'll just end up dying. And I'm not so concerned about the chickens' lives. I need their feathers. I need to be there to collect their feathers when they decide to jump off of the island because the pigman's roaming around there. I should have probably have had a better look up there, actually. Maybe he was hiding around in my house. Maybe that's what he was doing. Maybe he was just kind of like, oh, very nice, I like the brown carpet. I like the motif with this house. He spent a little bit of time on this. Spent like 45 minutes building that house. That was way too long. For such a small house as well. Okay, guys, so I actually know which way we have to go. It will not be too painful for us to get all the way back to where we were. It'll actually take very little time at all. It'll take less than a few minutes to get back. Most of our time was spent exploring and killing ghasts and dodging fire. Something I learned. Turns out you can put out fire. Well, I did just use the pickaxe to do it and one-shotted the block, but apparently if you just kind of like right trigger it, fire goes, you can fan away the fire. Turns out that we don't need that hose pipe that I talked about in the last episode. We don't need my brand new revolutionary item for Minecraft. We don't need a hose pipe. Magma Cube, good day to you. I want you to just leave me alone. I have very little use for you. Actually, I do have quite a few uses for the Magma Cube. Turns out this magma cream that magma cubes drop, it's used in fire resistance potions. What am I most afraid of? Ghasts, fire. If I had some fire resistance potions, this Nether place is really just of no concern to me anymore. Are we even regenerating health? Do we need to be at full health, full food for that? Ah, fully satisfied. We're at full satiation. Is that a word? Satiation? It is now. Making up new words on the daily. So, glowstone. That was glowstone. It was not a gas, it was glowstone. I'm getting a little freaked out already. Out of the corner of my eye, that's a ghast. Come on. Alright, well, that went quite easy, didn't it, guys? I kind of went silent there for a second. I was expecting bad things to happen. He kind of caught me unawares, but, you know, just like Count to 17, you hold your breath, you just look forward, and you relax. And what happens? They drop dead. Many magma cubes, much magma cubes this episode. The big ones as well, they're huge. I need a diamond. So that was definitely a fireball. Listen, Pitbull, I'm really sick of these fireballs. At least he's... I can't believe I missed that. I cannot believe Did I miss that one as well? No, okay. Down into the floor. Whoa! Whoa there! What are you Listen, friend. I don't want to be that close with you. I'm going to be honest. I have very little... Don't you make me attack the pigmen. They are my allies, and they have been since at least half an hour ago. They are friends with me, and I don't want to trouble them. You know what? I wish that there was a way to get the pigmen on my side. I wish... Is that more fire? That's more fire, isn't it? Look at him. Look at him up there. I wonder if that hit him. What are the odds that that actually hit him? How amazing would that be? Are they dropping the magma cream? I kind of got on a tangent about magma cream and I don't think I fulfilled it. Well, it turns out I did a little bit of googling around. I googled quite a few things. I needed some of my questions answered. I wouldn't usually Google anything. I'd just usually kind of like just figure it out by myself, but my curiosity was really getting to me. Turns out magma cream is used in fire resistance potions. I'm not sure whether I said it. I feel as though I said this now, but I'm going to say it again. Fire resistance potions, which would make this place so much easier to get through if I just had some fire resistance. The ghasts would no longer trouble me. I'm pretty sure that blazers shoot fire at you or something. They're called blazers. Odds are that they shoot fire at you. If you weren't expecting that, you don't have much of an imagination. There we go, we managed to get our word out, didn't we? Look at us. Comprehending words on a 4th grade level. So yeah, I'm going to gather as much of this magma cream as possible. These magma cubes are spawning at quite a rate. And they're kind of freaking out a little bit. Look at this, look at that, what? Whoa, it's a good job I'm not epileptic. Jesus. Fire party. Alright, I've already spent most of my time getting my eyes. Oh, my eyes. Honestly, that fire. So, Neverwort. I also googled Neverwort. We already talked about the Magma Cream. Fire Resistance Potion. Wonderful. Neverwort is useful. Apparently, it's apparently the base in quite a few different potions. So, we will more than likely need that to make most of any other potion. So, we need to be collecting that. Also, on the Xbox version, but on the Xbox version, I'll get to that first. On the Xbox version, it's not really a clear guideline that there is any sort of Nether fortress anywhere near you. Apparently on the PC version, if you find Neverwort, you're very close to or in or at the entrance of a Nether fortress. But on the Xbox version, sadly enough, of course, how upsetting, all it means is that there is Nether soul sand, I should say. That was fire, wasn't it? And where are you firing at me from? You can't even... Am I that brightly coloured that you can see me from across the room? Am I wearing a giant disco ball on my head? Why is it that they spot me immediately as they spawn? They spawn and they're like, oh, we must go this way, it's time to kill him again. Like, well, the pickaxe is now our greatest weapon. So unfortunately for us, as I was saying, just because we encountered Neverwort does not necessarily mean that we're anywhere near a Nether fortress, which upsets me, because I thought that, you know, we were getting some good fortune after placing the second portal, and we're not. We're almost back to roughly where we were last time, so our goal is to... Can you guys see that cliff over there? We've got to scale that, and then we're just going to keep heading upwards and upwards. Mini Pigman! Oh god, I love those things. Look at him, he's tiny. So we're going to scale that cliff, ignore these magma cubes, I'm already sick of them, there's too many of them. And another giant one, honestly. What are they eating down here? Are they eating the pigment, or are they eating... I wonder if the ghasts feed them fire. The fire makes them grow, they are magma cubes. Fire, magma, it makes sense. It makes... Skeleton! Skeleton! Pigman? I thought that the pigman was on me then for a second. Leave me alone! Oh god, can't I just be left alone? I'm so tempted to put this on peaceful. I'm so tempted. But then I won't get the blazers. I think. The blazers won't spawn. Plus, where is the fun in doing this on peaceful? There is no fun. Okay, well, let us just retreat for just a second. We'll eat some more bread. I don't know how fed you have to be exactly to start regenning health, but I don't think you can be missing too many more than 2 hearts. We're having a real dance party here with the magma cubes. Dun, 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 dun. Everybody in the air. They're really, really irritating me. The problem with using the pickaxe is, as you guys can see, I'm chipping and chopping away at all of this stupid hellstone. Is it called hellstone? I don't even know anymore. What's it called? Netherrack. Oh, I thought it was like hellstone. The stuff that you set on fire. Did it used to be called that or something, or did I just completely imagine? Did I make that? I made that up, didn't I? Oh god, I make everything up. Why? I can feel that. Did you guys just see a fireball? Oh look! More fire. I'm in such a bad position. Why do I... They are the masters of dodging! They are the masters of dodging! They do not care! How about that? He has taken 3 hits now. Or 2 hits. Come on. Ah, there we go. Look at all of this. Look at what we have here. Wonderful. We have loads and loads of Neverwort. You know what? We're not going to collect it at the moment. We're going to try and see if we can just find our way into... Hello. What's this? Where are we? What's this place? I don't think this is anywhere. Whoa. Ghast. We may as well kill him whilst we're here. You going to rise? Dun dun dun. Whoa! Ah! There's so many! There is so many of them! They do not stop! They will not leave! They will not let you leave here alive. They are... they're such a pain. Hey there, Piggy. How are you? You doing well? You're doing better than I am. It wouldn't take you much to be doing better than I am. I just... Sorry. Sorry about that. Were you walking there? Oh, I apologise. I didn't mean to. So, of course we have another Ghast to deal with. We always have Ghasts to deal with. Oh, I'm so bad. And I'm on the soul sand. That makes everything easy, doesn't it? 1. Don't kill me. Don't die. I'm dead. Oh! Oh! Ah! Why? Why? Ah! Why? Why? Oh, we're still on recording, aren't we? Give me a moment to collect myself, guys. Let me decide what we're gonna do. I'm not sure that we can go into the Nether again. We need... Don't worry, guys, I'm back. I just had to get something out of my system. I've just been sat here in my computer chair with my head in my hands, just screaming to myself for the past 5 minutes. My neighbours came round, knocked on the door, they thought someone was being murdered. I told them, don't worry, I just burned to death in the Nether. They gave me a weird look, and I think they've called the police. Anyway... we've got to make our way back into the Nether and see if we can salvage anything. We've got to see if we can get any of our items back. That bow would be nice, the pickaxe would be nice, and then we will figure out what to do next. I was sure there was a steak in here somewhere. We'll have to go with the raw chicken. So we're only taking a terrible pickaxe and some raw chicken with us, stuff that we don't really care about losing, and... Gah! Gah! Oh, what is that? Oh, there was a zombie below me as well. Is that me? Is that what I turned? Oh. I wonder if I immediately, like, just materialized as a zombie there for a second. Oh, and there's a creeper and there's a pig. Blow up the pig. Don't blow me up. Just leave me alone. Alright, so we're going to go into the Nether, we're going to see if we can get any of our stuff back, and then we're not going to go into the Nether for a while, so I've looked up the materials that I would need for an enchanting table, and I thought that we needed something that we had to get from the Nether. Turns out, no. We don't need any of that, so... We're going to, once we've collected some of our stuff, we're going to find a different dungeon to go down. We're going to try and find some diamonds. I'm not sure whether I'll do it on recording or not. I'll probably do it on recording because, well, you know, we've already had some trust issues with stuff in the past. I figure if I'm going to go and try and find some diamonds, I'd want you guys to witness it before being called a liar and a cheater, so we'll just have to do that on recording, won't we? I'd prefer not to be completely honest. I'd prefer to go and do it off recording, then we could come back here with a full set of diamond armor and some enchanted stuff, but, you know, there is a lack of trust apparently, so we'll just do that on recording, won't we? We didn't get too far. You know what, I'm not entirely sure I can remember where I even died. I know roughly kind of the vicinity in which I died, but I can't remember 100% perfectly where I died exactly, so we're just going to have to look for a large concentration of fire, because, well, I'm pretty sure if we follow the fire, we'll find my dead body. God. And my food is green. I can only imagine that it's because we were eating uncooked chicken? Have we poisoned ourselves? I think we've poisoned ourselves. I didn't even know that that was a thing. Guys, it turns out, if you eat raw chicken, you might end up with salmonella. Don't do that in real life. Don't eat raw chicken, it's bad for you. I'm assuming that that's what this is, by the way, guys. I can only guess. Yeah, and now it's gone. So, eating bad chicken, eating raw chicken, no, you don't want salmonella, because even in Minecraft, the game of fantasy where we just walk past half dead, half flayed pigs, even then you can get salmonella. Couldn't it just let us eat the raw chicken? I'm sure that there was a point in humans' evolution where we were just eating raw stuff left, right, and center. You know, I wish I could just kind of like dip it in the lava. That'd be kind of cool. Just hover it over the lava and it'd cook. I don't know how hot it is exactly, but I'm sure that you could toast some marshmallows. What's the difference between a chicken and a marshmallow, really? Is there one? I don't think there is. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm on such a weird tangent. My head is all over the place. I'm slightly upset. I was hoping that this episode would go a lot smoother than it has done. I was kind of hoping that we would, you know, very victoriously... Look, guys, I came this way. Can you see the trail that I must have taken? Oh, look, more ghasts. It's kind of a catch-22 with the Nether. You need to... You know what, maybe I need to reinvestigate what I need to make this brewing stand, because it is so unfair that I would have to find blazes in the Nether beforehand to get the fire resistance potion to survive the Nether. That doesn't make too much sense. It's either that or it's a cruel joke played by Minecraft, and we're now tunneling to avoid the ghasts. Because they are evil, and they want only death for us. They don't want anything good for us. They would never want us to succeed. I think if we tunnel upwards, we're kind of going in a much better general direction. I think. Although, one issue that we... Oh, there we go. Let's see. We've kind of got to do this quickly, because of that. Where did we die last time? The soul sand really doesn't help as much as XP. Oh, my stuff! Oh god, I've never been so happy. Oh god, no! 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 My magma cream! No. Am I on fire? I better not be on fire. Better not be on fire. I'm on soul sand. I'm gonna die. I just need to make it closer to the entrance. Avoid that. I thought I avoided it! Ah! Oh my god, the fire! Oh god. Where is my stuff? Where's the rest of my stuff? And that was my final attempt, guys. I think the 3 attempts is probably a good place to start before a certain Xbox ends up flying out of the window, hitting my neighbour on the head, and then I've got to go to prison for assault. So we'll leave it alone, and you know what? I came to a revelation whilst I was on fire. I don't want the gear. I don't want it anymore. I don't need any of that stuff to drop. The ghasts can have it. I hope the next time that I enter the Nether, I see a ghast wandering around with a diamond pickaxe and a bow. That's what I'm hoping. So, what's going to happen now? I'm going to cut this video off very shortly, and I'm going to go and discover a dungeon. I'm going to find a nice big dungeon. Hopefully we'll find a lot of diamond stuff in there. We're going to craft ourselves an enchanting table. We're going to get very nice and geared up. We're going to get a bow with many arrows, all of the arrows. Then we're going to go back into the Nether and we're just going to kill them all. We're going to kill them all. All of the ghasts will be wiped out. All of Casper the Friendly Ghost's relatives wiped out. They won't be here anymore, and then we'll take over the Nether, and then we'll find a Nether fortress. So, that's what's going to happen, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. This is going to be such a genocide when I get my diamond armor. They're not going to know what hit them. It's going to be arrows. Arrows is going to be what hits them.